From the Belcourt Theater in Nashville, Tennessee, welcome to RiffTrax Live. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your riffers for the evening, Kevin Murphy, Bill Corbett, and Michael J. Nelson.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, indeed.
Hot dog.
I feel welcomed. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Well, greetings to all of you here in Nashville and across the country, the United States and Canada, who are watching us right now live. My name is Kevin Murphy.
I am Mike Nelson.
And I am a nameless, faceless zombie, and also Bill Corbett.
Good.
And thank you. Thank you. I'll be munching on your flesh later. We have some top-notch riffing tonight. But first, you know, this is our Halloween show, guys. So basically what I'm getting at is trick-or-treat.
Yeah,
Okay,
trick-or-treat.
okay.
Little celebration.
Well, I got something that I just loved as a kid, but
Yeah.
it's been in my pocket all day. Hang on,
Oh, I'm
hang on.
glad.
Oh, here. Circus peanut, huh?
All right, well.
Yeah, huh? I've only got the one.
It's a classic, no
Yeah.
doubt.
I only have
Could
the
you,
one, so
Could you split that?
yeah. And
All right, thanks.
leave the lint on there because that's bold flavors there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's does add texture,
There's
doesn't
a
it?
flavor down there.
You're
yeah.
welcome, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Wow, what do you
we
got,
won't
Bill?
TP your house
What do you got
later.
for us, Bill?
Well, you guys have eaten a lot of candy lately, you know,
Yes,
and it's
yeah.
not good for you growing lads. So I got you some protein. I went to 7-Eleven and got you some chicken of the sea, premium wild-caught light tuna, and because it's Halloween, it's in water.
okay.
as a special treat. So, Mike.
Yeah, I'm not really into tuna. Can I just take the water out? Is
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
Okay.
Mike,
All right.
I
you
prefer
want to
the
eat the
oil.
tuna during the show?
I prefer the oil.
All right. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Go away then,
Okay,
kid.
I'm sorry. Yes. All right, Mike.
I'm
Looking
not
forward
really
to
into
this.
Halloween, so this was kind of last minute. I got you some razor blades here. So just
Well, thank you.
I don't know, get your own apples and.
We have to get our own apples.
Yeah,
wow,
I'm not
thanks
really
very
into
much.
fruit, so
Did you get razor blades a lot as a kid?
I
You
did.
fairly hairy young
was
man.
kind
He
of
started shaving when he was 5.
It was kind of
You
a staple
Greek?
in our neighborhood. But we should get going. And right now, we have for you, for this Halloween, we have a very terrifying creature we'd like to present you with.
Yeah.
That's right. Worse than Freddy Krueger or Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees. Or
Worse than Pinhead.
Worse than Pinhead. Tremble, all ye, for we are about to show you the next installment in the horrible life of Norman Krasner! It's okay.
Oh, I am not good at evil laughing like I used to be, you guys.
Out of practice.
For those of you who have not seen previous RiffTrax live shows, the Norman shorts are really puzzling to us, which might be the most scary aspect of them. We don't know who made them or why. We know that they star Norman, a very miserable Canadian man who wears bad suits, and literally everyone in the world hates him.
Yep.
And he is aware of that.
Yeah.
And he has a very special catchphrase. And
yeah.
those of you who know it, I'd like you to help me out right now to sort of teach the other people what it is. So
Yep.
I'll count down, and then if you could give me his catchphrase, I'd appreciate the help. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's good. I need a little more despair.
Yep.
Try to capture that realization that we're all going to die alone and
You're
afraid.
right.
Knowing that no one ever really loved us. Try for that.
You know that the Edvard Munch painting, The Scream. Well, that is like a squeal of delight compared to Norman's groan.
Right. So let's try it one more time
All right.
with that sort of despair. 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah.
That's the
That got
stuff.
me right in the solar plexus.
That is pure uncut misery
Yeah,
right there.
I want to throw myself off a tower now. So thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So let's do it. And now here it is. Norman gives a speech.
Oh yes. Yes, he does.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been given an advance copy of Norman's speech. Not surprisingly, it's simply written 300 times.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Norman, the man Eeyore the donkey called the most depressing son of a bitch ever.
Yeah, that's what passes for a smile with Norman.
Grim Rictus.
Erotically yours, Norman.
Fred Merch, folks.
Don't forget to use the charts and the slides. And don't forget you have to write a 10-minute speech that summarizes the entire presentation.
In Latin.
So don't screw up.
You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
When did Blofeld become middle management?
The hell is Norman writing the Declaration of Independence?
Yeah, okay. Yes. Let's see here. Oh, that one's extra filthy. Didn't know people could bend that way.
I am a failure, goodbye cruel world, plastic bag, etc.
Ah, there it is, the most despairing sound ever produced by a human.
Yeah, kombucha flavored vodka. What was I thinking?
Well, they're going to have a moan off. She's totally throwing down here.
How did he accumulate such a huge pile of Cheez-Its dust? Coming up past my ankles, damn it.
She just realized she's alone in a room with Norman. Just got in there.
And there goes the only definitive proof of Bigfoot.
Okay, that's off the to-do list. He's got a full schedule today. He's tipping over a box of kittens at 3.
Sure.
He's pouring a pot of boiling oatmeal down his pants at 4:30. He's swamped.
Oh, great. Now my adult diaper is failing. Well, I don't need them. I just like them.
Where the hell is my dignity?
Lost cause.
Oh, Martin Landau, spank me. Oh.
And for God's sake, stop dreaming about me, you freak.
Hey, Norman putting on a little gun show for the ladies.
Yeah. It all makes sense now. He's Charlie Brown's dad.
Don't think there's any doubt where that speech is going to wind up. It's just, call me crazy, but...
Yep. Yep. No day is complete until Norman roots around in the can.
And the same place Michael Bay found the script for Transformers 3.
My do not resuscitate instructions are ruined.
So you beat the charges, huh?
Yes, 1980s Judd Apatow, you're right.
Norman's entire life is like the before part of an infomercial.
Is being Norman getting to be more than you can handle?
Oh, damn yuppie businessmen in their middle school lunch trays.
Crutches from that fall?
On top of everything else, Norman has hollow bones.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our speaker,
With his speech, Hitler actually had some good ideas.
Mr. Norbert Krasner.
I'm damp.
That's Norton Krasner. Norton?
Oh, if Norman only had some public forum in which he could tell these people his real name.
So, folks, why do we drive on parkways but try to kill ourselves by leaving the engine running in the garage, huh? Huh? Am I... what?
Norman, just relax. You know, picture everybody in the audience naked.
I already am. I always am.
These Apple keynotes just aren't the same without Steve Jobs, are they?
Black turtleneck would help that.
Anyways, here's my speech entitled Things I Shouldn't Have Licked. It's long.
Takes a quick look at his new drawings of the Little Mermaid and...
Naughty lamp, naughty lamp.
Still, I'd take Norman's speech over listening to Tony Robbins any day.
Our stock price is plummeting.
1, 2, 3. Testing. Norton?
So, anyone here from out of town and or secretly wearing a clothespin on your wiener? Huh?
He's got a detonator!
You know, the alarm bells that go off when Norman is around are usually just metaphorical.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the fire alarm you're hearing. So we'll have to leave the building in an orderly fashion.
Hundreds perished in the ensuing stampede, and Norman was burned in effigy nationwide.
Folks, there are no credits in a Norman short. There's only scrolling blame.
Norman Krauser will return in Norman Discovers Google Chrome's incognito feature.
Mr. Tobin, leave those shots. Please.
Boy, that is classic Mr.
Oh,
Tobin.
Mr.
huh?
Tobin. I love that guy.
Finally, God himself pees on Norman.
Ziggy walks on stage, flips Norman the bird, walks away in disgust. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have for Norman. Slinking away into obscurity.
Norman Krasner.
Ending. Thank you. Thank you
very much.
Ending with the appropriate whimper of despair.
Now, if you like Norman, keep an eye on RiffTrax.com. We are releasing a new Norman in the next couple weeks. It's kind of the first one they ever did. It's kind of Norman's origin story.
Yes.
So it's
it is literally about his struggle to use a public toilet.
yes. And I'm gonna spoil it for you. He fails.
Fails miserably. He does not make it work.
So look for that.
And now let us move on to our main feature, Night of the Living Dead.
Hooray for the dead!
You might know this, but it was pretty much the first zombie movie, right?
Yeah, sadly, there wasn't much interest in the genre after that. You know, the whole zombie thing died off immediately after that, and people got into like ice skating pictures and
Right,
stuff.
yeah.
No, really, this kind of set the rules for all zombie films,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
It sort of, lets you know what the zombie powers are, like they can fly and shoot fire unexpectedly.
You're
right?
thinking of R2-D2.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But it's something with midichlorians, right?
No. Once again,
maybe I'm
it turns
mixing
out
it
they
up.
never used the word zombie in this movie, though.
Yeah, right,
They call them those things and ghouls and
Right. But sand people, too.
no. You are Lucas oriented, and you really got to stop.
Mixed up here, yeah. Let's
So
go.
let us roll Night of the Living Dead.
Behold the utter bone-chilling horror. A patch of highway where your cell reception keeps dropping to 3G.
No!
Someone took that Foghat song a bit too seriously.
What's that?
Because they're taking a slow ride.
Ears are bleeding.
Maybe it'll turn out to be Knight Rider, that van that looks like a dog from Dumb and Dumber.
Ooh.
Night of the Living Dead, or as I call it, Pride and Prejudice with zombies without Pride and Prejudice.
It's complicated.
Screenplay George Romero, director George Romero, long bleak ride across gray landscape, George Romero's Uncle Gary.
More Are We There Yet than the movie Are We There Yet?
Title sequence by the animators. Sure, we suck, but at least we didn't use Comic Sans.
Okay, if they pass a sign for Valley Lodge, I'm leaving.
Yeah,
all right?
me too. A cemetery, because they're here to visit the movie's momentum, because it's so slow, it's kind of dead.
Yeah.
Valley Lodge!
Now for a quick round of Pee on the Gravestone with the stupidest name.
I love that one.
Oh, what?
Ah, the old red, white, and well, the old gray, and slightly different gray.
Wait a minute, damn it. We had Mom cremated. What are we doing here?
Okay, here we go. Finally, some excitement.
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
Maybe not.
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us.
Thanks a lot,
And we've still got a
Punxsutawney
3-hour
Phil.
drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this?
I could be blowing so many
I
other
figure we're either
things.
going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh, no, that she can't. Is there any of that candy left?
Now we gave the last Mentos to a guy who sat on wet paint.
Listen, we still remember. I don't. You know, I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Orville
Johnny, it
Redenbacher?
takes you
Well,
5
bow tie,
minutes.
glasses,
Yeah,
handsome as
5
hell.
minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
Can't believe none of this came up on the 3-hour drive.
Ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problem.
Almost as fast as me switching off the radio when the Steve Miller Band comes on.
I really hope these two aren't Lannistering, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with the radio. Must have been the station.
Which row is it in?
Where'd we bury Dad? A Pauly Shore Brendan Fraser vehicle. Why not?
Ah, zombie!
Where?
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about that horrible song by the Cranberries.
Zombie! Sharpay and Ryan from High School Musical, all grown up here.
Well, there's no one around.
Well, it's late. If you'd gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep when the time changed.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk. There it is.
Next to that pile of fresh dirt and the lurching, rotting guy who kind of looks like Dad.
Still can't believe Dad wanted a tombstone with the F word on it so many times.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year.
It had Garfield on it. It was
Each
hilarious.
year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
That's right. I
Yeah,
built
we'll
me a
spit
lady
polish
wife from
Clean
him.
this up.
I'm the caretaker,
next year.
it seems.
Wonder how many times we bought the same one.
I certainly hope he does not get eaten. He seems like such a wonderful guy.
I agree with you.
When making the 200-mile drive to the cemetery, be sure to always have 2 pens in your pocket. Two!
Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh?
Yeah, I didn't mean it. Don't smite my genitals.
Wait a second, is that Bernie of Weekend at fame?
Hey, I mean praying's for church, huh?
Church and when Maury's about to announce who the baby daddy is.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well, there's not much sense in my going to church.
These sweet leather gloves are all the salvation I need.
Yeah. It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boy, you be damned to hell."
Grandpa was a Mel Brooks character, evidently.
You must really be scared here.
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
That and I have mace are the words Johnny hears most often.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
When she gets scared, she forgets what words mean.
Right.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
I just buried my beloved wife, you
He'll
ass.
hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny.
He's looking for his cemetery drinking buddy. Name a Nick Nolte.
Don't knock it till you tried it, Paco.
Hey, knock off the fighting. What do you think this is, an Irish funeral?
No, don't eat me. Don't let the glasses fool you. My brain is quite small.
As a man who wears leather driving gloves, Johnny often finds himself having his ass kicked.
Well, drive home's gonna be more pleasant.
Yeah.
Bangs. I mean brains, but try some bangs. Cover up that huge forehead of yours.
This guy actually got this reaction a lot when he was alive.
Oh, damn distracting flag.
More upset about losing her shoe than her brother.
No, there's no seat warmer.
It's like trying to get a cabbie to take you to Brooklyn. Look, please.
This is pretty much how I reacted when my wife took me to her cousin's dry wedding.
Oh, God.
I'm not getting out. No.
This inconsiderate brute. He must not have seen her coexist bumper sticker. Hello.
Exist. Oh, she just realized she's scared.
Hey, you can't drive that car without ridiculous gloves on.
Wait, lady, you gotta help me. I can't stand the taste of brains. I'll give you $20 to drop me off at Fuddruckers, please.
And she speeds away.
It's kind of like Fast and Furious, except instead of Vin Diesel, there's a grunting, lumbering, brainless... Oh, wait, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah. Well, no, the tree very gradually came out of nowhere.
Hang on, we have to exchange each your brains. I mean insurance info.
When evading a zombie, be sure to wear your finest flasher raincoat.
Oh, okay. Her only real hope is that zombies are afraid of people who run like dorks. Nice, Bill. Thank you.
Long as she maintains steady forward progress, she's good. You know, it's pretty slow. Or if she just stops in her tracks a lot, that might be good too.
Of course, I'll just hide behind this gas pump. Oh, what?
Huh?
Why is there a gas pump?
Okay, keep cool. Remember, guys like it when you play hard to get. Don't blow this.
Oh, heavens, no. If she has any peanut butter crackers in her pocket, they'll get broken.
Oh, no.
I get upset about these things.
Lady, why do you keep stopping? Well, whatever, I'll be right there.
Good news is, she escaped the zombie. The bad news, there's 2/3 of a human centipede in the basement. Yeah.
This is how I get whenever there are Christmas carolers at the door. I don't have any figgy pudding! Leave me.
Decor from the crazy lady who willed this place to her 87 cats collection.
Oh, careful. Indiana Jones might be hiding in that fridge.
That's not a knife.
Point taken, Mr. Dundee.
But in these circumstances, you make do with what you have on hand. I made a New Year's resolution not to judge. Be around Dingo, mate.
Kinder, gentler Crocodile Dundee, ladies and gentlemen.
Have a nice day, everyone.
You're done. Meanwhile, a brother's waking up from what turned out to be a light bump on the head, wondering where the hell his car is.
Producers of Hoarders turned this place down, said it was too depressing.
No.
It's the kind of house that just screams, "Ask me about the preserved corpse of my mother."
Pumbaa! Bambi! Other Bambi!
Lady, can I use the can in there? I ate some brains that were off. It's not going to be pretty.
See, zombies hate archaic methods of drying garments.
Get a Maytag, for God's sake!
Hello, State Farm. This is Johnny. I need a sizable life insurance policy made out to me. I mean, my sister. My sister.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is roaming the countryside undead. Please hang up and be messily devoured.
Oh, almost forgot my knife. Boy, my face would have been red and chewed off by zombies.
Yeah. It's like a dancing kid in a Peanuts cartoon.
Oh my God, zombies! Oh, wait a minute. Hey, fellas, how are you?
I forget. Hilarious.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, what a lovely antique dining room set. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
I'm just really impressed she was able to memorize all her lines for this scene.
A Jeff Dunham puppet. Oh no, it's just a rotting corpse. Oh.
Don't scare me like that, man.
The kid from Home Alone ran around the house less than her.
Stab, stab, stab. Ignore cries for mercy. Stab, stab, stab. Kick still writhing body. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, sorry.
Young President Obama, thank God you're here.
Let me be clear. They don't seem interested in us. They're eating some idiot wearing driving gloves.
Probably be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us.
I heard loud casual sex repels, and we better give it a shot.
Gas. This pump out here is locked. Is there a key? We can try to get out here if we can get some gas. Is there a key?
My diary has a key. That's where I keep the dreams I get from the Rainbow Princess.
I suppose you've tried this.
Uh-huh. What are pony rides made of, Daddy? I think dolphins should be purple.
Do you live here?
The planet Earth, I mean. You are a human being from Earth, correct?
Damn white chicks. The Wayans brothers were right.
Jesus.
I dreamed a dream in times gone by.
We've got to get out of here. We have to get where there's some other people.
Other people? How about a theater showing The Lone Ranger? Oh, no, that's not going to work.
Maybe we better take some food. I'll see if I can find some food.
I assume you're vegan, gluten-free, snippy about your nut allergy, just awful in general, right?
Oh, this flat, boring, inanimate wall reminds me so much of Johnny.
That's the elevator blood from The Shining's loser brother.
Her guiding philosophy in life is, what would Fiona Apple do?
Hi, give me a sec. I just gotta sort the recycling. It's a thing of mine. I know it's weird.
What's happening?
Oh, all right.
What's happening?
So sorry.
Zombie Jiminy Glick.
Like talking to a tree stump here.
There are 2 of them out there. Have you seen any more around here? I can take care of those 2.
I don't
I know you're afraid, but we have
I don't know! I don't know! What's happening?
Okay.
Thank you. Cut it out.
She keeps asking.
Zombie Kenneth the Page.
Wow. How many tire iron blows does it take to finish one of these guys? Well, from my experience with hitchhiking drifters, usually 2 is more than enough.
Yes. It'll be more pleasant being beaten to death with a tire iron when you're already dead.
Yeah.
Luckily, he was his high school's competitive piñata champion 3 years running.
Yeah, you know, if you were a zombie, you'd probably take a few more chances with your life, right? To go skydiving, visit the seedier parts of town after dark without fear, adjust your snowblower without turning it off. You know, live large.
Live a little.
Yeah.
Incessant cricket chirping. It's never really caught on as a way to add tension to your movie, did it? No.
A zombie mime, dear God.
Doubly bad. Zombie Norman.
So just Norman.
Pretty much.
Just need my medication.
What, his anti-death medication?
Hey, don't overthink it.
Okay, sorry.
Whoa! His previous career as a mass murderer comes in handy.
I regret brains.
This guy got bit when he was getting the morning paper. Still less depressing than Funky Winkerbean.
Yeah. It's supposed to be what it feels like to have a teenage daughter that's just started dating. The hell out of here.
Oh, I never should have told the neighbors I have the Spice Channel.
I know we're in here now.
Every page of her script just says, this space intentionally left blank.
Morning. Any coffee?
Don't look at it.
When you beat one to death and impale their brain, then you can look at it.
I'm gonna drag this into the kitchen where I can look at it alone in peace.
Lousy freeloaders. Nobody's looking at this thing until I say so. I'm going to set up a tent and charge admission.
Will there be a zombie discount?
I haven't decided, but probably.
I wonder if the county requires a permit to burn a zombie on your back porch. I'll take that chance.
Whoa, zombies go up like a pile of oily rags.
Flaming zombie hot sauce. It's like a flaming zombie of flavor on your front porch.
Okay, you'll be ready in 30 minutes. 20 if you like your meat rare.
Why did I brag at the bar last night about only being 3 days away from retirement?
Get some more lights on in this house.
Anything. Christmas decorations, luminescent markers, glow-in-the-dark super balls, anything.
I gotta try this zombie invasion cover story next time at a dinner party and I'm going through my host stuff. Which I do.
Thought maybe sacrificing a goat would help. Do you have a goat?
Oh, that's junky even for a junk drawer.
Why don't you see if you can find some wood, some board, something there by the fireplace, something we can nail this place up.
With. Or maybe not.
God damn.
Mitt! Come on.
Look, I know you're afraid. I'm afraid too.
I'm the black guy in a horror movie. I may as well head straight to the morgue.
I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. You understand? We'll be all right here. We'll be all right here until someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now, I want you to go in and get some wood so I can board the place up. Do you understand? Okay? Okay?
All right, good talk. Great conversation, thanks.
Wow, shameless product placement by the Fireplace Council.
They've got everything up there. Ashes of Grandpa, the Holy Grail, a painting of William Howard Taft.
Wow, cool. You know, a lot of times, people use chirping crickets to indicate dullness.
Sudden Boarhead! Still the most exciting character so far.
Yeah, go nail up some wood or start this thing and stand there like an idiot, whichever you think will be more helpful.
Yeah. You can check Creepy Music Box off your horror movie cliche bingo card, folks.
La 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 la. Yet another door I like more than Jim Morrison. Oh, come on, he's dead! He's dead! What's the problem?
So far, the guy whose name we don't know is my favorite character, narrowly edging out the girl who hasn't said a word in 7 minutes.
I still favor Sudden Boarhead.
She grew antlers!
Not so Sudden Deerhead.
Yes, let's see. We'll probably want the smallest pieces of wood we can possibly find.
A handful of Lincoln logs would have been more helpful.
No, don't feel bad. Your wood is fine too, you know. Might want to make a picture frame later.
Now's a good time for his Tim the Tool Man Taylor impression.
No, there's never a good time for that.
Meanwhile, the zombies are out there drinking PBR and reminiscing. Hey, Jenkins, you old undead bastard! Haven't seen you since the '62 apocalypse.
Yeah, my flesh rotted a bit more, but I found some slightly less tattered rags to wear. Pretty sweet,
Nice, yeah!
Wait, whoa, guys, wait a minute. Are they're boarding the doors!
Whoa! Hey, fellas, we better call this one off. They are boarding the doors! Oh, scared.
Oh, we have fun.
We do.
Yeah, brains.
Being zombies.
Brains.
No, that's wrong. Here, I want you to pick out some nails. Pick out the biggest ones you can find.
The opposite of what you did with the lumber, in other words.
Yeah, this room looks pretty secure.
I like a room with good self-esteem.
If we have to, we can run in here and board up the doors. Won't be long before those things be back pounding their way in here. They're afraid now.
He holds a PhD in behavioral zombology.
They're afraid of fire. I found that out.
So if we set ourselves on fire, we'll be safe.
Bonk.
You know a place back down the road called Beekman's? Beekman's Diner?
Run by a goofy scientist with big hair.
Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there.
Is there a daily special? Order a burger, get a free truck.
There's a radio in the truck. I jumped in to listen to it. when a big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road.
Those gasoline trucks are
There must
such
have been
drama queens.
10, 15 of those things chasing after it, grabbing and holding on.
Making the honk honk gesture.
Now, I didn't see them at first. I could just see that the truck was moving in a funny way. And those things were catching up to it.
Seriously? What, was the truck going backwards?
The truck went right across the road. Slammed on my brakes to keep from hitting it myself. It went right through the guardrail.
Folded tablecloth, I love you.
I guess the driver must have cut off the road into that gas station by Beekman's Diner.
Jeez, why don't you just marry Beekman's Diner?
Right through the billboard, ripped over a gas pump, and never stopped moving. By now, it's like a moving bonfire. Didn't know if the truck was going to explode or what.
I started to stroll away from it in slow motion, just in case it did blow up.
Still hear the man screaming. This thing is just backing away from it.
Pretty decent moonwalkers, those zombies, gotta say.
I looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who could help me.
That's when I saw it. 2 dogs humping.
That's when I noticed that the entire place had been encircled. There wasn't a sign of life left
Except the aforementioned dogs, who had really found their second wind.
By now there were no more screams. I realized that
I prefer the death screams to
alone.
crickets chirping. Would they please shut up?
50 or 60 of those things just standing there, staring at me.
Like a bunch of DMV employees. Okay, maybe not that bad.
Kind of not fair,
I mean, yeah.
Just plowed right through them. They didn't move. They didn't run or...
Wait, that was Black Friday. I'm mixing up my stories here.
Stood there, staring at me. Just wanted to crush them.
That was my high school yearbook quote.
Just wanted to crush them. Scattered through the air like bugs.
We were riding in the cemetery.
Dear God, you can talk.
Hey.
Johnny.
It's a relief. I thought she'd speak some kind of Jodie Foster Nell language. Chickabay.
We came to put a wreath on my father's grave. Johnny, and he said, "Can I have some candy?"
That was when he was 5. Maybe I should skip ahead.
We didn't have any.
We only had Necco wafers, which do not count as candy.
And oh, it's hot in here. Hot.
That's me at my grandma's house.
And he said, "Oh, it's late."
Johnny
Why
talked
did
like
we
a
start so
cartoon
late?
bear.
Oh,
it's late.
Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late.
I guess this is in case you were in traffic for the first half of the movie.
And I said, "I'm not afraid, Johnny."
I miss the days when she wasn't talking.
Yeah, those are good times. Yeah. Those are good
He
days.
came slowly, and Johnny kept teasing me and saying, "He's coming to get you, Barbara." And I laughed at him and said, "Johnny, stop it."
I'll just drag this table outside, lay down on it, and wait for the zombies. Maybe spread some A1 sauce on my chest.
And I was going to apologize.
Why don't you just keep calm?
But don't carry on, please.
And I said, "Goody." And he grabbed me. He grabbed me.
Could be any congressional intern after a week on the job.
He held me and he ripped at my clothes.
I think you should just calm down.
Oh, I screamed, "Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me!" And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped.
I think scene chewing may be the first sign of zombie infection.
And he ran and he fought this man.
Thought the guy had candy, I guess.
I was so afraid. I ran.
Anyways, how are you?
Johnny didn't come. We have to wait for Johnny.
The feng shui in this house is off. I'm gonna fix that.
We better go out and get him.
I miss his casual cruelty.
We have to go out and get Johnny. He's out there. Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him.
He might have found candy.
Please, we have got to go get Johnny. Please help me.
This is what it would be like to be stuck in an elevator with Nancy Grace.
What's going on out there? This is your son's picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone.
Your brother is dead.
No, my brother is not dead.
I am not making 2 graveyard trips every year.
And the rest of the movie is just them slapping each other Three Stooges style. So.
And kids, that is how I met your mother.
This isn't going to look good. You might want to go ahead and hire Atticus Finch right now.
Keep away from the Schifferow.
Yeah.
Complete silence. Must be NPR.
Yeah, they're between words.
Yeah.
How'd they get a current model Zune into such an old movie?
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night.
Keeping you posted on every shocking Miley Cyrus development.
Throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments.
But right now, we've got Jerry the intern outside the studio in a diaper.
Mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins.
In other news, studies find radio announcements a poor way to provide exposition in films.
With no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide.
Just like the explosion of mass savings down at Mattress Hut.
Some say they are ordinary-looking people. Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance. Others describe them as being...
What? We're on break.
Lazy, good-for-nothing zombies. Do something!
So, at this point, there is no really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself
But if the
against.
deer head chants dead by dawn, you might be Bruce Campbell.
Dead by dawn! Complete bewilderment at this hour. So far, we have...
No time. Must create cozy, welcoming atmosphere. Come on, come on.
Is bed and breakfast ready?
And emergency ambulances are literally deluged with calls for help. The scene
Great, now he's pissed off the family of zombie possums living in the chimney.
Miami, along with the governors of several eastern and midwestern
Helping a friend move. The only thing worse than the zombie apocalypse.
moment, but that has not happened as yet. The only advice...
Yep, I wound up having to do this with every piece of furniture I owned in college.
Do not venture outside for any...
Oh, now the girl's singing opera in the next room.
His slapping hand clenches involuntarily.
Keep listening to radio and TV for any special
No,
instructions as
he's
this
gonna fight them with prop comedy.
Oh, no.
Thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and
Now, he grew
highways
up in a
are
village
packed.
near a mad scientist's castle, so he's done this sort of thing before. Oh, that. Usually has a pitchfork.
To repeat, the safest course of action at this time is simply to stay where you are.
Hey, bro, want a beer? Tailgate.
Oh, nice. Now where are the zombies gonna sit when they get tired? Nowhere, that's where.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received word that the president has called a meeting of his cabinet to deal with the sudden epidemic of murder which has seized the eastern third of this nation.
The president has instructed cabinet members to make sure they bring their brains.
We've been joined by officials of the FBI and joint chiefs behind closed doors.
It's really a carpentry movie first and a horror movie only second.
Yep.
Announcement as soon as possible following that meeting. This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom.
Totally asleep, can't help.
National Press Services in Washington, D.C. now tells us that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration.
Hey, isn't that where the fat guy keeps Harry Potter?
The fat guy.
The fat guy, yeah, you know.
Yeah, I noticed that dramatic Zor zoom, but I'm keeping the focus where it belongs. Carpentry, baby.
That's right.
You were listening, have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it
The
develops.
bed bugs in this
We urge
couch
you
have
to
built
stay
a
tuned
colony
to
in my
radio
ear.
and TV
It tickles.
to stay indoors at all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom tell of frightened people seeking
Waking up in a strange house, hammering sounds nearby. It's like the time I got roofied by Bob Vila.
murder, which apparently is engulfing much of
I'm
the
bad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
More carpentry. Can we montage past this?
Yeah, put on Taking Care of Business, throw in a wacky moment of Barbara trying to hammer with a claw, and we're done in 30 seconds.
Tell the people, for God's sake, to get off the street.
One-man battle against a hideous army of death got you down? Try cigarettes.
Because they can't get you when you're in flavor country.
Wait, you're filming this? Why the hell are you filming this? What?
Night of the Living Closet Assessment.
Closet's the only space in the whole house that's not packed to the gills with wood scraps.
A gun! Just think of all the nails he can hammer with that bad boy.
Yeah. I told you fellas the government was gonna come into our homes and take our guns.
Not the government, and that isn't our gun.
Our guns!
Yes, relax.
Let's see. Property of Pandora. Don't open it right up then.
Don't open it.
Okay. Now there'll probably be a long scene of him reading the rifle's instruction manual.
Been an hour. She's almost done sitting up.
Similar killings have been reported around the Houston and Galveston areas, but nothing like.
I found a gun and some bullets out there.
It was only late yesterday.
Oh, and these.
Are they anything like the ones you lost when you left your brother to die alone?
Newsmen and law enforcement agencies were of the opinion.
This place is boarded up pretty solid now.
Windows right behind me notwithstanding.
You have a gun, bullets, food, and radio.
Obscure kind of conspiracy.
Sooner or later, someone's bound to come and get us out.
Creatures from outer space. So again.
But I've got some bad news about Old Yeller.
Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
Can't shake the feeling I missed a spot with those boards, but where? Where?
Look, I don't know if you're hearing me, but I'm going upstairs now.
I'm gonna look for some National Geographics with boobs in them.
If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there. I'll be down to take care of it. Everything is all right for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later. But you'll be all right for now, okay?
Lars and the real girl had more chemistry.
Okay.
Hey, mister, you left a chair in front of the camera. Hello?
Show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers.
Sad. The old lady died in the middle of sending an erotic fan letter to Charles Kuralt.
That is sad. Young man, I'm not dead. Please help. I can still make it to dinner by 4 p.m.
She's old.
Pretty much.
It was really thoughtful of her to die on a throw rug, easier to move her body around.
This is the same way they used to get Elvis to bed every night.
Drag the
Come on, King.
Consistent reports from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims.
And then doing some kind of monster mash, described by horrified onlookers as a graveyard smash.
That in all cases, the killers
like that.
are eating the flesh of the people they murdered.
And eating the sandwiches of the people they don't murder.
Those monsters.
Bastards. Maryland, civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers.
Partially? Finish the job, you slackers.
Shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill.
Now on the lighter side, a local farmer with a duck who loves to skateboard.
With each report, It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been
I'm
receiving.
trying to stare blankly into space here.
Verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is happening.
It's the audience, and they're pissed.
Oh, boy.
From this wave of mass
What now? I almost had Ma Bates in a rocking chair.
We're from town. A radio.
Oh, even better, a DVD of Radio starring Cuba Gooding Jr. We're saved.
We're saved.
eaten by their slayers is true. No further details available at this time. However,
How long you guys been down there? I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
To hide from doing carpentry work, I mean.
How are we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody ever needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there.
Plus, my chest is all sweaty.
For all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help.
Well, if there were more, the racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Rob Corddry is right.
You just got through saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was being ripped apart. It would be nice if you get your story straight, man.
I'm starting to have
right,
doubts about
now
your
you
girlfriend
tell
in
me.
Canada, too.
I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
What are the odds they'd get locked up with a 1930s gangster?
Mister, we came up. Okay, we're here. Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here.
And try to join our game of Spin the Bottle that I'm about to suggest.
I'll put a few spots upstairs. They won't be hard to fix.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car.
Jeez,
We were
no
damn
dialogue
well
for the
away
first
at all.
half,
Now,
and
you
suddenly
tell
it's a
me
damn
those
Robert
things
Altman
can't get
movie.
from the lousy pile of wood? His wife and kids downstairs. The kid's hurt.
Well, why didn't you say so? Let's get that injured kid a hammer and put her to work.
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. Cooper.
With all of us working, we could fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up
Boards,
here.
nails, a mute, unlikable woman, everything.
Man, you're really crazy. You know that? You got 1,000,000 windows up here. All these windows. You're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you, those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Then I took off my shirt, and the zombies talked about how buff I am. It was awesome.
5 men can do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things.
And they're all going to expect free booze and fancy food. Oh, sorry, wedding planning flashback.
Get us wherever we are.
Look, the cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect.
You're all just staring at my tie clip, aren't you? Stop it.
But up here, all these windows, why, we'd never know where they were going to hit us next. You got a point, Mr. Cooper.
Thanks,
But down in the
Beeve.
cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, there'd be no back exit. We'd be done for.
They might even untuck our
We can
t-shirts.
get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to see what's going on outside. But down there with no windows, if a rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it.
This guy just wander onto the set and start acting?
The cellar's a death trap.
I don't know, Mr. Cooper. I think he's right.
Of course, I also think drywall is food.
Maybe 6 or 7.
Look, you two can do whatever you like.
Everyone's high
I'm
school
going
principal,
back down
ladies
to
and
the
gentlemen.
cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens.
Oh, he's not going to unlock the boards.
No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision, now you make yours. Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to.
But that still won't explain these
You
weird
decide to stay
shadows
down
moving
there, we'll
over
need
me.
some things from up here. So let's at least consider this a while.
The shadows didn't like that. They're going crazy.
Look at him.
You box yourself in the cellar and those things get in the house.
Boom!
At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Relax in there, guys. We're cool.
Yeah, it looks like about 8 or 10 out there now.
It's more than there were.
8 is more than 7.
Well,
Yep, checks
back,
out.
too.
Hey, where'd you get the shirt?
Yeah, the fabric seems soft yet durable. It's wonderful.
I will lightly slap away these abominations.
His short career as a manicurist ended the same way.
Gentle poking. That's what you do with a rifle, right?
Yeah. Gentle poking. You owe me a nipple.
It's all right.
There goes basement wife nagging again.
Basement wife.
Dude, I'm just here to read the gas meter. What is your deal? God. It's impossible.
Remember to put a blanket on your water heater.
Oh, wait. Guys, this isn't Field of Dreams. We're lost.
She's not a zombie. She just likes to party.
Uh-oh, it appears the movie's makeup budget is increasing.
Brains. Oh, gross. Joanne's eating a bug. You guys.
We gotta fix these boards.
You're crazy. Those things are going to be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in your damn cellar. Get out of here!
Can't you two see that you're in love with each other?
I'm taking the girl with me.
You leave her here. Keep your hands off her. And everything else that's up here, too. Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. And the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for.
The radio especially. It's 2 for Tuesday on 93X FM.
He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him?
Mommy!
Yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
Listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father.
And I suddenly became
You're stupid enough to
Charlton
go
Heston.
die in that trap. That's your business. However, I am
Don't
not
know why.
stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the kid. That old man is so stupid.
Boy, I'll say.
Get the
Hey!
hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
You bastards.
Stupid hair-having bastards.
You know, I won't open this door again. I mean it. Mr. Cooper, with your help, we could... With my help.
Let him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him go.
Wait a minute.
You've got a foosball table down there, don't you?
Judy, come on up here, honey.
Yuck, it smells like ESPN and shame down there.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh? It's all right, honey. Go ahead.
Hi, folks. Hope you're enjoying the film.
Nobody's getting the canned peaches except me.
If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper?
Come hang with us.
We'd all be a lot better off if all three of us were working together.
Hey, kid.
Want to get off the couch a minute? I think you're going to get bed sores.
He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
Sure is sweet being boxed in down here. Having a blast.
Well, we're safe now. It's boarded up tight.
What about Tom and Judy?
They want to stay up there and let them.
Guess I won't be harvesting coconuts.
There are two other people upstairs, a man and a girl.
We heard you screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not, Harry.
Interesting choice for an actor to start with inexplicable rage and then build from there.
Good doggy.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. She feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
Yeah, shock makes you lunge for people's
Where'd you get
throats,
the
right?
bandage?
Some laundry in a basket. I tore a sheet.
Well, maybe Susie hasn't been smoking enough cigarettes lately. You think of that, or I don't know.
Let them stay upstairs.
We plan to. Really great up here.
Too many ways those monsters can get in up there.
Judy's baking brownies.
We'll see who's right. We'll see when they come begging me to let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
Whatever you meant, you're wrong.
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
What do I look like? Wolf Blitzer?
Whatever it isn't just happening here. It's some kind of mass murder. It's going on everywhere. The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Yeah, I forgot to yell at you about
Radio
that.
upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it say?
Nothing. They don't know anything yet.
Good. Care for your sick daughter by screeching at each other like the Lockhorns.
People are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people for us so they tell us what to do. How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon?
The Wizard of Id has the same argument with his wife.
Yeah.
We may not enjoy living together.
Though the sex is great and so
Dying
constant.
together isn't going to solve anything. Those people aren't our enemies.
Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
A television? We can watch The Walking Dead.
Let's go look. Tom? If Judy would come downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs.
He needs more yelling room. He just needs to spread out.
Will you do it?
Do I have to?
Look, honey, nothing's gonna get done with them down there and us up here.
Gaze into my sweaty shirt and trust me.
Okay, open up.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Stupid door. Why do we even have to have doors? Stupid. That stupid fresh air and sunshine so overrated. And you, quit being so blonde.
You can hurry up and die, honey. I kind of need a place to put my purse. Where your head is would be good.
Take care of her, Helen. She's all I have.
Why don't you go upstairs now?
I'll yell if she starts looking like she wants to feast on my essence or anything like that.
I love you, new, prettier mommy.
Yeah, that's it. Stay with the rage.
Oh, yeah.
Don't lose it.
You're my only friend, Doily.
Her brother was killed.
Yeah, how long's he gonna play that card? The brother was killed.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
Stupid audience, go to hell.
Take my advice, lady. Don't try to act in a scene with Barbara. Nothing will come of it. Yeah, good. Just have a seat and hope that somebody starts hammering something.
Sucking on doilies.
Hey, do you like pissy bald guys? I'm trying to unload one.
Murderer, you know what your secondhand smoke is doing to me?
Don't be afraid of me. I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
Being Helen Cooper makes everything better. I should know. I'm Helen Cooper.
This place is ridiculous. Look at this. There's a million weak spots up here.
This isn't triple glazed. Stupid.
Give me one of those.
Stupid lack of glaze.
Her brother was killed.
Oh, well, maybe if he found a cellar, he'd still be alive. Yeah, just sorry for your loss, whatever.
Stupid loss.
They talk about these windows.
Guessing he likes
Can't
those
see a
windows?
damn thing.
Oh, yeah, there we
There
go.
could be 15 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows are.
And puppies, they're garbage.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Because these damn windows are thwarting my every move. Stupid window.
Here, I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's a socket over here.
They'll fashion a crude home theater.
You better watch this and try to understand what's going on.
Stupid victim.
I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on, it's on. There's no sound. Play with the rabbit ears.
Try yelling at the antenna.
Reports, incredible as they seem, are not the results of mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this? Shut up!
They're playing the home game of Bill O'Reilly.
The wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures who feast upon the flesh of their victims.
Yes, you already heard that from the radio. We'll repeat this bulletin every time a new medium is invented.
Frightening and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief.
Those witnesses have been eaten.
Reports persisted. Medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured.
Their remains have been sold to Totino's Pizza.
I think we have some late word of just arriving, and interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington.
It reads, get them off me.
It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder.
This will require carpentry.
Of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and
I'm Helen Cooper.
has concluded that the
Right in
unburied
hell.
dead are coming back to
I
life,
like candy.
seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact.
This just in, Miley Cyrus is now licking
When
the
this
Lincoln
emergency first
Memorial.
began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed, and we're able to report a definite course of action for you.
Scream like a child,
Civil defense
soil
team
yourself,
has been
collapse into a
organized
quivering
to
ball and
provide rescue
mumble.
stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen.
Youngstown Public and private schools will not have bus service this morning as the drivers' brains have been eaten.
Rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you.
If you are a
Make your
zombie,
way
please
to that
disregard this
location
message.
as soon as possible.
So we have that truck. If we can get some gas, we can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
This just in, the pump outside the shed is locked.
Since convening this conference of the Presidential Cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff,
And the Super
CIA
Friends.
has not produced any public information. Why are space experts being consulted about an earthbound emergency?
Hey, when did that guy turn into
So
Joaquin
far, all
Phoenix?
the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus. That satellite, you'll recall, started back to Earth, but never got here.
Officials suspect
That's the
Zaphod
space vehicle
Beeblebrox.
which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it. Could that
I better get my
radiation be
hammer.
somehow responsible for the
Still
wholesale
Helen
murders
Cooper.
we're now
Why aren't you in hell yet?
Newsman Don Quinn.
Johnny like candy. Do you like candy? Johnny like
Our
candy.
best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump? Look.
A South American dictator.
Regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
Yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon?
There's a definite connection.
In other words, you feel that the radiation on the Venus probe is enough to cause these mutations?
There was a very high degree of radiation.
Well, just a minute.
Hey, let the rabbi finish. Come
I'm
on.
not sure that's certain at all. I don't think that has been
logical
irrefutably
explanation that
proved.
we have at this time.
Now, please, we have to run over our citizens with
Radiation is
tanks.
not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen.
This seems to
I
be...
must disagree with these gentlemen presently until this is irrefutably proved.
everything is being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry for our next meeting.
Gentlemen, please, we must go seize our country's
Professor,
printing
you feel that there
presses
is
right
a definite
now.
connection between definite connection as far as
Hey, the Capitol building. What are those knuckleheads in Congress up to now? If I know them, they're up to exactly nothing, but let me check my wallet and I'll get back to you.
You okay there, Mike?
Am I okay? Is Congress okay?
What the hell? What the hell?
I'm sorry, I was bit by zombie Jay Leno a while back. I think the should wear off in a second. I think we'll be okay.
Saw the chin start.
Congress.
Stop.
There will be a report this afternoon.
Perhaps there will be a report. A later report.
We are doing everything possible.
Psych, we're just going to Arby's.
Further explanation of this.
We've heard all we need to know. We have to try to get out of here.
He said the rescue stations have doctors and medical supplies. If we could get Karen there, we could get help for her.
This just in, shelters are refusing to aid people named Karen.
Science and technology.
Willard. I saw a sign that said Willard.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
There's a rat farmer there who can help us.
Judy and I are both from around here. We were on our way up to the lake to go swimming. Judy had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this.
So I put on a
So we knew the
T-shirt that
old
was
house
3
was
sizes
we
too
came in
small.
and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people came.
Started yelling
Went down into the
immediately.
basement, put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong.
How can we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head.
There's a cranky, bald old dick, and oh wait, that's
Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working.
This is back when newscasters were all cloned in a lab outside of Batavia, Illinois.
Yes, we have some answers.
Mostly about what time it is.
Stress the importance of seeking medical attention for anyone who's been injured in any way. We don't know yet.
My daughter's a zombie.
might result from such injuries.
How bad has your kid been hurt?
Oh, no, she's fine. She just enjoys brunching on human flesh.
Look, you go down there and tell... Now, Judy? Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
If she cries, just feed her a little fingertip or something.
In the cold room at the university, we had a cadaver.
We called him Leonard. It was fun.
Which all 4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes and began to move its trunk.
Then we realized it was an elephant.
It opened its eyes and tried to move.
Confused for a moment.
How's our little undeadling?
Did she ask for me?
She hasn't said anything.
I don't understand. Baby. It's Mommy.
I heard. I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they want.
Thank you, Judy.
I'm Helen Cooper.
The body should be disposed of at once, preferably by cremation.
As a precautionary measure, we recommend everyone have their glasses frames and thickened.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements.
Hey, stop hijacking my zombie reports.
Carried to the street and burned. They must be burned immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them.
Why aren't you doing it right now, damn it?
We will have to forego the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give. They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I see.
Judy, I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay?
Ooh, are we gonna have a
Is there a
float?
fruit cellar here?
Yes.
We need some bottles or jars. Make Molotov cocktails and hold them off while we try to escape.
Hey, there's a big can of kerosene down there.
We can have an all-school bonfire and pep rally.
There's a big key ring down there. There may be a key to the gas pump on it. I'll check.
We can toss the cocktails from a window upstairs.
But only throw some beads if the zombie flashes his boobies
Back
first.
for the rest of the people.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Yeah, that's right. It better be this door. It's closer to the truck.
And the truck will bring us comfort in these
Before we
trying
go, there's
times.
some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar.
Finally, a
And
place to
there's key
store our
here that's
urine.
for the gas pump out back.
I'm not really that used to the truck. I found it abandoned.
I can handle the truck, no sweat.
I found Judy abandoned.
You're it then. You and I'll go.
Oh, the sexual tension is off the map. Chicka chicka boom, chicka chicka boom.
We'll put whatever lumber we find behind the cellar door. You can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window. Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door.
Tom was voted most likely to be confused by an episode of Three's Company.
Because we'll have to get back in quickly. After we get the gas and get back into the house.
We Dutch oven the girl.
Not
that kind of gas. Oh.
And let's move it.
Stupid, everything. I don't know.
Indications are that
Stupid.
before this emergency is over, we'll need many, many more such rescue stations.
The lonely lament of a coupon clipper. Now in Lifetime.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time?
Dianetics.
How many do you have done? Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Our Etsy store is tanking
I'm not
fast.
sure about the phone.
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
It said, "Nobody's
Why don't we call
home."
folks? They're going to be so worried about us.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
Fat chance of that.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. I'm sure we're fine.
Tom,
Who's Vietnam?
are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do.
And Gilligan
We've got
would
to
never
get to
lie
the
at
rescue
us.
station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey. You're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
Oh, the hell I am. Oh, wait, you're right.
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
He drove it here, but then he forgot how.
We're safe in here.
For how long, honey? We're safe now. But there's going to be more and more of those things.
I know all that.
She does?
Hey, listen. Remember when we had the big flood?
And we pretended to be
Remember how
badgers so
difficult
Noah
it
would
was
let us on
for
the
to
ark.
convince you that it was right to
Remember that?
Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey.
Like hula hoops or women working.
It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something, and fast.
Oh, Tom, for the love of God, stop talking.
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey.
Helen Cooper's been making eyes at me, and I'm only human.
Where's that big smile for me? Boy.
You're really chewing on my ear there, honey.
Brains, huh?
We've got work to do, honey. And you.
Let my Lego man hair comfort you.
All right, Helen Cooper, you're up.
Have you seen Tom or my wife, Helen Cooper?
We better get her downstairs.
We have to go downstairs now, Barbara.
Barbara isn't here, Mrs. Torrance.
She's right. We have to go downstairs now, just for a little while, until we get back. Then we can all leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave. Yes.
How everyone exited the theater showing The Phantom Menace.
I'd like to leave. Well, I'd better check what that rhythmic thumping is in the other room.
Thanks, tool. Thanks for the tool.
Oh, wow, reverse carpentry. This is some next level stuff here.
Oh. Easily one of the top 25 pulling boards off doors seen in cinema history. Top 50, maybe.
Yeah.
They're telepathic, but only with bewilderment. Duh.
Hey, baby, show us your brains.
Oh, shake that medulla oblongata.
'Cause this is Thriller. Ralph, you're not even trying. Come on.
Ready upstairs? Yeah. Okay, toss him.
Bonus points if you hit him in the nads.
Last call for death.
Be sure to tip your death tender.
We make our house Bloody Mary with absolute vodka. Wait, I did that
Gotta
wrong.
get death in there. Yeah, I got death. Oh, I asked to be cremated when I died. My family refused. How ironic.
Go ahead, go on.
Tom. Go, Tom. Go. No, away from the zombies, Tom, you dope.
I'm going with him.
Get back in the cellar.
Don't you love the cellar like I do? No one understands the cellar but me.
Oh, that's right. My boyfriend's an idiot. I forgot.
Unless you're coming, come on. Get in.
We're still going swimming, right?
No, we're not going swimming.
Aww.
That was my reaction when I got caught in the middle of an improv everywhere thing.
Huh. Pretty messed up making him ride in the back.
Yeah. Oh, damn embalming fluid.
Hey, no free rides. Ass, gas, or brains.
Please, our only other option is Greyhound. I don't want to sit next to some loser.
Good, good. Drive as slow as possible. Slower.
Okay, let's unload the kegs. My cousin's Dave Matthews cover band will be here soon. I got 2 baggies of shrooms. Gonna be the best barn party ever.
Sweet. Woo.
This key won't work. Watch it.
This will be the only way to get gas in 5 years.
Watch the torch.
I said I knew about trucks, not about what gas does.
Gotta get away from the pump.
It's 22 cents a gallon. That's outrageous.
We gotta go, honey. The black guy screwed everything up.
We'll be fine if I can drive faster than the speed of fire.
Say, this gasoline burns almost as well as zombies.
This thing has a questionable Carfax. Get out!
Come on. My jacket's caught.
My lucky hand grenade! How could this happen?
Harry shakes with excitement for the loudest "I told you so" in history.
Hey, don't rush off. You just got here.
Sit down, stay with us, have some Tom.
Yeah.
If only their heads were the size of gas pump locks.
You know, maybe zombies are driven by anger over the tacky clothes their loved ones buried them in.
Underpants. I'll practice my minuet before I flee.
Stay back or I'll walk slowly away from you.
Zombies, all the blinding power and speed of mall-walking octogenarians.
Go away. We're out of Halloween candy.
I get that look when I forget to unload the dishwasher.
Oh, I get it. This movie is really just the origin story of Hammerman, right?
Oh, God. Let's try grabbing some coat hangers. It worked for the Birdemic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I have a black friend now.
No, you don't.
Still, this is the longest Harry's ever gone between meeting somebody and getting punched.
Progress. Progress. The most deserved cinematic beatdown since Ralphie and Scott Farkas.
Right.
Drag you out there and feed you those things.
I'm always yelling that to the sack of birdseed I keep in my garage.
You're not well.
I'm a strange man.
Like a rock, strong as can be. Rock. Like rock.
iPhone charger in here. No, all right, I'll take some pancreas then.
They're mindless zombies, and even they don't find the truck nuts funny.
Okay, just one more spleen, then it's back on my diet. Oh, they're so rich. Oh, no.
You know, guys, the rectum is surprisingly delicious. Thank you.
Intestines, the fruit gusher snacks of the zombie world.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, say what you want about zombies. At least none of them are Instagramming pictures of their meal. Yeah.
some light finger food.
Oh, Bill.
And with that, I fire myself from RiffTrax.
Thank
Goodbye.
you.
He's disgusted by how aroused he felt after punching Harry.
I'm back.
Yep, it's pretty much how I spend every New Year's Eve. Yep.
Isn't it 3 o'clock yet?
She's trying to get that started as her catchphrase.
There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, stop trying to make 3 o'clock happen.
Oh, only 10 more minutes?
I can reflatten my
We don't
hair.
have very long to wait. We can leave. Well, we'd better leave soon. It's 10 minutes to 3.
Barbara, want to come out back for a sec?
You know anything about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know.
Saving my family's life is so boring.
We were
Anything interesting in there?
just
No.
trying to get to a motel before dark.
You said those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Let's see, taking those questions in order. No and Spain.
Seems like we ran.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
What are we, migratory
Johnny has
birds?
the keys.
You're gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid.
It's probably mine
What's wrong with
anyway.
her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things carry?
After biting your daughter,
Is
I
she
mean.
conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
Oh, I'll build a homemade rascal scooter out of wood scraps.
With the
Well,
carpentry.
one of us could try to get to the car.
You gonna turn it over by yourself?
You can't start the car. Johnny has the keys.
Johnny Depp. It's a complex arrangement.
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
That's cute, Bob, but stop juggling the intestines. It's unsanitary.
Oh, comfort me, King of Queens.
Good Lord.
Tori Amos has gone feral.
Yeah, that was to be expected.
I guess you're right. Oh, cornflake girl, why?
Being monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations.
And now a local poodle that can bark the song Louie
The
Louie.
mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue
I'm
to
hungry
be
for yelling.
transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims unless their bodies are
This guy's a walking ulcer.
by cremation. Our news cameras have just returned.
More boring newsroom stuff. Still, it's more exciting than the newsroom.
McClellan in Butler County, Pennsylvania. So now let's go to that film report.
Oh, sorry, this is footage of my
All law
wedding.
enforcement agencies and the military have been organized to search out and destroy the marauding ghouls.
Seen here.
Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has disclosed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull.
Here's the director of the Pentagon right here to tell us about it.
Since the brain of a ghoul has been activated by the radiation, the plan is kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
Yeah, my grandma stitched that on a pillow once.
No, we're all right. Hey, Cass, put that thing all the way in the fire. We don't want it getting up again.
Wow, mankind is doomed.
Keep it going. How's everything going? Oh, things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good.
You know, overall, we
You wanna
give the
get on
zombie
the other side of the road
apocalypse a
over
good
there?
B, B
Do you
minus.
think we'll be able to defeat these things?
Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. Those last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned shed. They must have thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though. We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down.
You beat them off? Why'd you do that?
Good God.
Yeah, okay.
Hell is wrong with you, man?
6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot them in the head. That's a sure way to kill
Beat them off.
Don't get yourself a club or a torch. Beat them or burn them. They go up pretty easy.
Lots of people are dying horribly. This guy's having a great time. Beating off
Beating
zombies.
off zombies right and left.
I don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
Are they slow moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're All messed up. Well,
I mean, nice guys, but they really let themselves go, man. All messed up.
We don't really know. We know we'll be into it most of the night, probably into the early morning.
Pretend you're listening to this clown. Pretend you're listening.
With the National Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give a more definite view.
Thank you very much, Chief McClellan. This is Bill Cardill, WIC TV 11 News.
Back to the other dull white guy.
Official spokesman declined to speculate just how long it may take to kill off all the flesh eaters, so long as the heavy rain.
Norman plugged in his hairdryer. Idiot.
Thank you.
Is the fuse box in the cellar?
I don't know.
I'm scared of fuse boxes because one murdered my parents.
It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down.
Honey, shimmy up the pole and repair those power lines like a good girl, will ya?
No. I have to get that gun.
Haven't you had enough?
My wife and I have this conversation on a daily basis. We're damaged men, I think.
Oh, he's going to give it to Charlie Brown for Halloween.
Hey, I bet your table's kind of lopsided. Here, let me help you out with that. What? Huh?
Stupid wah.
Ah! Ah!
Sometimes there's raisins.
I'm not even a zombie, just a lazy vandal who saw an opportunity.
Spare some change, mister. I just need bus fare to make it to a job interview.
So you guys are good over there?
Yeah, I freeze up like this whenever my sandwich artists ask me what kind of mustard I want. I panic.
Yeah, you guys seem good over there. Get this out of your way.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen, get in the cellar. Get in the cellar now. Move!
And his reign of terror lasts exactly 3 seconds.
Well and truly beat off.
Wait, what did I do?
The Krabby Guy community mourns the loss of one of their own.
Death can go to hell!
Moving is not an option for Helen Cooper.
I'm starting to get the idea that you guys don't want to go into the cellar. Oh, cellar. Beautiful cellar. Soon your precious mustiness and I will be together forever. Oh.
Stupid my face.
Oh, my sweet baby daughter. No matter what happens, always remember that I love this cellar. The cellar.
Lady, let go of my arm.
Little lower on the shoulder blades. Oh, that is... You are a miracle worker, zombie. It's unwinding.
Damn you, Beatlemania! Yeah.
Karen Deborah Cooper, I told you not to snack on your father before dinner.
Well, better to snack on her protein-rich dad than all those Twinkies she's been eating lately.
How did she manage to live this long? She's the most helpless human being on earth.
This is no time to do the opening of Crazy Train.
The logical end to the Honey Boo Boo saga, right here.
I remember when this happened on a very special episode of Facts of Life, too. Very special.
It's like being on a double date with Anthony Weiner and Elliot Spitzer.
Please, have you even considered that your insurance needs have changed?
I've been waiting in the car for days.
Wow. Johnny does eat her brains. It's going to make very awkward Thanksgiving discussion.
That's how I feel when I visit my wife's Italian in-laws. Oh, we're hugging again? Okay.
Sorry, the front door was locked. Had to get in.
You are going to buy my Girl Scout cookies if I have to chew your arm off.
Hey, don't throw Dad's bones away. I'm going to make a soup.
Kramer's!
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
Pop Sacramento here. How about zombie now? Oh, don't you? Okay, we're screwed unless somebody brought a half-burnt table leg. Oh, Ted, you genius!
Well, he's in the cellar. He'll never hear the end of it from Harry's corpse.
That's right. Okay, Tony, put a shirt on. You're a zombie, not Matthew McConaughey.
Please, ladies, gentlemen, spread out and let the table leg work its magic, would you?
Well, as long as he can survive on a mason jar full of old screws and a half-full can of paint, he should be okay.
Welcome to the cellar, Dick.
She's been spayed.
Oh! Get out! Get out! Get out! You can come back.
Okay. Behave. Yeah, good. Cover your eyes and turn your back on a whole mess of potential danger. You've earned it.
I was Helen Cooper.
Left the oven on.
Well, tragic, but this turned out better than the time I shared a house with a bunch of people back in college.
Yeah.
What did you do?
College was rough for you.
A lot of bodies.
Now he's quickly formulating a plan to run to Sears, buy a dehumidifier, get a little rec room.
Okay, when in danger or in doubt, pick up a sawhorse and drop it down again.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Good plan.
All right, you varmints, I'm gonna start blasting.
Ooh. Okay, wait. This lady's just using the zombie thing as an excuse not to do her hair. Look at that.
Betsy, the floor pounding, really, that's not helping. It's just
Betsy.
And cut to Ben making breakfast for the zombies. Turns out it was all a big misunderstanding.
Dancing in the kitchen to old Motown hits, snapping each other with dish towels.
You guys want a few more pancakes?
Pancakes.
And traffic in downtown Zombieville is light today because everybody's dead. Should be an easy commute.
The early boring days of the Burning Man Festival.
Clothed, at least.
Headed to the Ted Nugent concert, no doubt.
Sorry I'm late, guys. I was just taking my helicopter out for...
Yes, we know you have a helicopter, Carl.
Congratulations on your helicopter.
I'll just be in my own personal helicopter if you need me.
Thank you, Carl.
It's mine. helicopter.
Rombies?
Oh boy, Bacon Festival, here I come. Wait, this is just another zombie hunt, isn't it? Roo rioters, bastards.
Rombies. There he is.
Well, you want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out.
But please, put on a tie, you slob.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers, you're doing all the work, you take it.
Thank you.
The exciting giving coffee to the sheriff scene.
We'll probably get into Willard then. I guess you can go over there and meet the National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
We're gonna go beat off a bunch of zombies.
All right, Steve, tell them we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
Snowball, Middens, Fifi, kill!
Rombies!
Not part of the movie. The actor actually just fell asleep.
You gotta know that part of him is really hoping Harry wakes up again just so he can shoot him in the head again.
Becoming kind of a hobby.
I just need some Gatorade and an Advil. Oh, man.
Tough night.
Hey guys, now I'm driving my car because my personal helicopter is getting an oil change.
Yes, you have a helicopter, Carl.
Shut up about your helicopter, please.
I'll bring it by later, my helicopter.
You guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house.
Fred, tell Front Sadler to move his truck.
Somebody had a cook out here, Vince. Yeah, sure looks like it, Cal.
Vince, expert on burnt trucks.
What? Did I hear Vince? Oh, man, I need a burnt truck assessed.
Ah, morning walk!
Ah, my berry picking.
Ah, my zombie rampage.
Sporadic gunfire? I'd better head right towards it. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, God, shot by that guy? I'm so embarrassed.
He's the dead one. Get up here. Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire?
Tipped over his furniture, drank all his beer.
Zombies are almost as bad as frat boys.
Almost.
Yeah.
Why, it sounds like someone's using a helicopter out there.
Someone's excited about my helicopter.
Hey,
Carl.
All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house, man. There's something there. I heard a noise.
Vince bought himself a pair of bionic ears down at the feed store.
Vince.
All right,
Vince.
hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
Oh, you'll stain the beautiful carpet.
Oh.
Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Fire? Vince, this is your moment to shine, buddy.
Wow, cheerful.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, maybe this is a wacky animal house like Where Are They Now, Andy?
Yeah.
Cigar guy moved in with a roller skating orangutan, and together they, no. Meat hooked a hobo together.
No.
Not planning out the cheerful way I'd hoped.
No.
Well, on that bright note, let's say goodbye to Night of the Living Dead.
My stupid death. My ending. Stupid ending.
Okay, relax, bald dad.
Night of the Living Dead, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, folks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Meat hooks.
Meat hooks.
Remember, join us for RiffTrax Live, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. That's on December 5th. Tickets are on sale tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, America.
Attention, you in the house. We need you to come out immediately. No more
Well, there's a party tonight on Haunted Hill. Vincent Price is gonna try to kill his lusty, busty, champagne-swilling spouse. Well, you'll be tortured, you'll be taunted, trying to figure out which is haunted. Is it the hill or actually the house? Well, the joint is really kinda cool. Got hydrochloric acid in the swimming pool. The owner is a drunken leprechaun. And that's not Jerky, that's the maid. She gets around on rollerblades, and you should see her try to mow the lawn. Well, Vincent Price knows all of your sins. Grab a gun and let's begin. But keep away from the hero, he's a perv. And if you make it through the night without dying of boredom or of fright, a complimentary continental breakfast will be served. Serve it up, boys. Oh, that's nice. Look out for Ponzi English liars. Don't trip over skeletons hung on wires, and bring your hanging harness if you will. So goes the song of the movie, of the legend, of the saga, of the fable, of the unabridged edition of the story of the people at the party at the house on Haunted Hill. That's the people at the party at the house on Haunted Hill. Who's going to the after party?
It's time for RiffTrax.
Copyright by RiffTrax, all rights reserved.